everybody? Hello! Hello! What is up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. We're back. We're back again for some more glorious Marvel Midnight Sun. We had a blast the other day. Man, I didn't know this was like the front screen. I would much rather use this text for my thumbnail than the one that I was able to find. This would have been a lot nicer, actually. I mean, that one works, but I may redo it. Which I got Affinity last week for their the V2 version, a full-on licensed version. And actually now they have not generative. It's like a not generative AI whenever it comes to actually pulling stuff out of a picture, which makes it a lot easier to create a mask. I've noticed it. Just with the text, I was able to just go click, 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 instead of just going in and it automatically. Oh, it was actually very nice. It's actually better than DaVinci's. Way easier to use than DaVinci's too. I'm really liking Affinity for my thumbnails. I actually liking that program. I did, Czar. I actually did enjoy it. That's why we're back at it. I actually did enjoy it. Plus, I have nothing else on kind of the roster right now, right? So I was hoping I enjoyed this because I didn't have time this weekend to figure anything out. You guys, it was a very busy weekend at Drill, and then last night it just hit me like a train wreck. I was started not feeling good, and then getting our house set and ready. So we had a couple awesome people come over, cut down some of the tree in the backyard to get that all nice looking and out of the way of like safety, like about the house, all those limbs and stuff like that. And then started working on the mudding to get all the inside fixed. And talking about it, Miles, if you're watching this and you see this, hello. They brought their son. One of them brought their son over. He's like, "You look familiar." And then I said, "Escape reality." He's, "I have seen you before." It's a really cool, humbling, awesome thing. He's actually seen me play before. I was like, that's awesome. So, hello, Miles. But yeah, so we're getting that set and ready. Got one more thing to get done with it. Third little paint it. We sealed up where the stress fractures were at, and then putting down a transition strip, a little tiny bit of painting, and pulling down a lot of pictures and stuff, and maybe my sound panels in here. Maybe the sound panels. And then we'll be set and ready to get this house on the market, which is gonna be awesome. Because then I'm gonna pimp out the new streaming PC once we sell. I haven't talked to the wife about that yet, but I think I'll be able to do that. We'll see. So looking at a nice 3-bedroom to rent right now, which I think we found one, and it's far enough away from where Liam can sleep, so I may not even need sound panels in a rental or to soundproof it at all, so I can yell without the wife coming in here and giving me the harshest death glares when we get super excited about beating a boss and no leveling. So that was pretty awesome. But I'm feeling a lot better today. Last night when I went to bed, I was feeling nauseous and just meh. I thought I was catching what everybody is getting around here. You know, the stomach bug. Just feeling like absolute trash. So I think this next weekend, I think I'm going to fast, do a 48-hour fast to kind of like reset my gut. Because my tooths, I'm going to tell you guys right now, TMI, but my farts smell like death. I mean, I do got some gut problems going on. So I don't know if I am catching with what everybody's got. It's just not hitting me as hard. Thank the Lord. But I think a good little 48-hour fast to just reset the gut may be in order this weekend. So just a bunch of water drinking, keep myself hydrated. But yeah, so we went through one mission last night. I did not realize, Czar, There is so much to this game. I thought it was like a super linear, you go in through the missions and you do that combat, which is actually a lot more intricate than what I expected. And I didn't know there was a lot of running around. And there's a lot more to it. The only person out of all of these characters for the game compared to like what we've been inundated for how they are throughout the movies and stuff like that is our boy Tony is such a pansy little, you know, and in this not like the movies, and that's a little bit unsettling. But other than that, this is really fun. All the characters I've been enjoying. Blade definitely reminds me of Blade. You know, the good old baked out of his mind Blade from the movies. Yo, what's up, Juke? Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, we did our mission. Got our scrumptious gal, female character. And did one mission. And just got done with going down to the dungeon. And figuring out all of that. Of how you get new cards and everything, which is really cool. Yo, welcome in, Shaheem. Welcome in. Welcome in. This map is... You know what this map kind of reminds me of... Now just looking at it, reminds me of The Division. Like the load screen for the map of The Division. Division 1. I never played 2 much. 2 I played a little bit of. I just couldn't get into it like 1.
Just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
Let's go straight into the mission. No combat cards. Normal. And like enhancing the cards and stuff like that. Super cool.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire-y.
We're going in from the rooftops. Not that it means anything to either of you. Just don't fly off without me.
Don't worry, this is a different portal to a different location. One of these days, I'll join you on a mission, and you will see what I am really capable of.
That accent. That accent.
Gamma signatures and unstable
Gets me every time.
in my wheelhouse. So we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
I do like our hunter's swords.
Almost feels like cheating with you two.
Her swords remind me of like if modern meets elvish. You know, it's like a modern style of Legolas' swords, which I'm really, really enjoying. Not like, you know, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan at all. I don't even know Lord of the Rings.
Probably can scratch a band end off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Really, that's cool.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic.
Hello,
coming from those
Miles.
crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need
need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Is that a tail? Oh no, that's her. I was like, when did you get a tail? That's just the angle. A true gentleman. Not because I'm a gentleman. True gentleman looks respectfully to appreciate the gifts given to mortal men and their ability to see the amazing world around them.
I've always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot.
All right.
His fundamental science must be sound. The device
Let's see the yahoos we have over here. We got big bada boom. We got another throw. He's not close. He is close enough for that. So wait. Okay, so she will shoot it. All right. So I don't think I am going to. Let's go chain this. Wait.
About time. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
And we'll shoot this bad boy.
I'm on it.
Clear those guys out. Gives us 2 extra card plays. Do a quick strike.
Get some. I'm still in my prime.
I mean, you are not wrong. This is true. I didn't say you were wrong at any point in that.
Not a problem.
We still got 1 more card play. Draw 1. The next 2 applied bleed. Okay.
Come get it. I'll put this to use.
There we go.
Never surrender.
That's fine. There's what they learn in this life. It's embracing one's desire, as long as there harms no one else.
Hostile
Yeah.
reinforcements inbound.
I mean, all up to you, and that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing some people don't think about. As long as it harms no one else. And that's a line that many in today's society tend to cross. Activate tactics mode by left shift.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is
Oh,
hard to
okay, this is
ignore.
nice.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid. And
Why
a
doesn't he
resurrected
have an
demon hunter,
HP
right?
bar? I'm assuming 24 HP, but I don't know why some of them aren't showing. Okay, that's fine. All right, let me see. Dealing damage if they impact another one. That's a 20. That's a 20 damage. And that could very well kill these 2. No, I won't kill these 2. first, she needs a heal.
Walk in the light.
Oh, you need to get some attacking
Welcome, sisters.
freaking things on you.
Here we go.
So he will get knocked back also. So I can do a chain knockback to hit him into like this electrical pillar back here. Okay. Clocking back into work. Yo, what's up, Ronan? Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. What is up, sir? That sucks. Clocking back into work does not sound fun at all. Select a single target. We're gonna just get you out of here. El Hydra. That's fine. Can't claim on bonus channel points or cheer bits, even after refreshing.
They are being reinforced.
Yo, Miles, what is up? Welcome in. Hello, buddy. Hello,
Somehow
hello.
Stabilize the rate of decay within the particles themselves. How else could it be achieving such a high yield?
Oh yeah, Juke, you weren't here. It's a small world, man.
Ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
It's a small world. So the people that came over to Mud helped Mud the house yesterday to get it all fixed and ready to sell. That's their son, which is awesome. It was like a really, really cool little thing. Really humbling. Oh, of course, Miles. Hopefully you're doing good today, buddy. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Oh, you can throw them down into another layer? Oh, this is awesome. I need... That kills him.
Should get the blood pumping.
There we go. I wish I could... Well, actually...
Send reinforcements!
Kill two birds with one stone. Kill! Kill!
Even for Hydra. You have earned this.
Boom, baby!
You were too weak for this fight.
Too easy. Too easy. Thanks over there on YouTube, Miles. Yo, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the sub, man. Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much.
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Have you played this before, Mos? Why does it sound so loud again? You weren't expecting that now, weren't you, Doc? Alright, so she's now got, like, even more beast mode. And she's powered up. Retrieve the mysterious artifact. Break the Hydra shield guard's protection to access the truck. Use the recover artifact card to secure the artifact. Okay.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
User that is protected cannot be completed. Reduce the Hydra's shield guard's block to 0 in order to break protection.
I guess you don't know who I am.
Okay, so she's all decked up. Gain block equal to the damage dealt. Okay, so I have a question with this. Dude, I'm going dark. This is like KOTOR back in the day when I was talking to Harmonious. I mentioned KOTOR. She's like, it's very much like that. So I'm like, we're going with dark. We're going with dark. Full dark playthrough, because in Knights of the Old Republic, the dark playthrough was so much funner, and the spells that you got were definitely more damage than all your healing and going the light route in Knights of the Old Republic. Now, there is a plumbing world championship. It's basically plumber speedrunning. That's awesome. Legit, they have to install a working sink and water heater with PVC in a wall as fast as possible. It's amazing. That is really, really cool. That would be something I would watch. Is that like me being old, or just is that like a dad thing that I just would watch that? It's like, that sounds like the greatest thing ever. Both? Okay. That's fair. That's fair. There's bonuses you get only when you max your alignment, and it's 200 points to do so. Once you max out, it's not worth switching to the other one until your second playthrough. I recommend doing light first and then dark, because most of the dark cards that make you good aren't available until later in the game. Ah, okay. All right. I will think about that suggestion. If that's the case, it wouldn't matter anyways, right? You know? The 2023 one is up on YouTube. I want to check that out later. So I have a question. Those are, when it comes to this, if I'm taking down his block, will that also gain me block, or is it straight up HP I have to take down on this? Oh, I'll learn. I don't need a min-max R. I do, thank you, though. You know me. I'll get this game figured out into the nitty-gritty. Especially since it's cards and it's like numbers. A lot more, I can really get into it.
You have my sword. And you have my bow.
And my axe.
My axe. So it would be, even if I take down his block, it's still going to give me 11 block.
Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 10 months. Hello.
Hello. Yo, thank you so much, Savvy. 10 glorious months.
Bring it.
Yeah, okay.
That's a neat trick.
Oh, I can't do that.
You really got a one-track mind.
Y'all know what I want to say on that. Like, why, all of the ways they could have gone by that. Right. Go binary. So she does a lot more damage now? Okay. Unless I'm overthinking it. Could be. 10 months is wild. It is. I've never heard of this game. It is turn-based, Savvy. Well, it's turn-based with a card, so the combat is based on your card. So you have your card plays down here at the bottom, redraws and moves. I'm still at the beginning of all this, but it's a lot more to it than that because it is also turn-based. So I deal with my card plays and everything like that, and then they all take a turn and whatnot. I'm still getting used to it.
Who's next?
So that's how that works.
Card play refunded. Dope. And then I'm gonna get him killed. Dude, yeah, Blade. So, and Blade is just like the Blade from the movies. His demeanor in this, it's just like it reminds me a lot of Wesley Snipes. Most of the characters that I know are kind of just like that. They did a pretty good job, except for Tony. Tony is just, you know, a little, but he's a pansy. The rest of the characters I've come to enjoy pretty quickly. Turn-based by faction, not by character. Yeah, faction, yeah. I love him and Blade so much. Yeah, dude, I love it. War Thunder, welcome in. I have nothing else I can really do unless I can. That's a twofer. Ooh, actually, I want to move back a little bit.
Playtime's over.
There you go. Kill as many as possible. Got a couple taunted on my... Oh, they're both coming over there for me. They really don't like the hunter. Luckily, I have a heal on the back end.
That's still not gonna be enough.
Oh, you daze. Okay, awesome.
Arm Alpha reinforcing.
Yes.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. Magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape.
Oh, okay, nice. Awesome. Okay, so that's how that works.
I feel more like myself every day.
Nico and Iron Man team with my hunter is my favorite team up. Nice. Have a good day to you, sir. War Thunder, you have a good day yourself. Thank you for swinging on by. He's such a brat during filming. I loved him ever since I found out. Oh, Blade? You're talking about Blade? Snipes. Oh, yeah. At him just being ripped off his mind during all of his filming. Which worked out so well because it looked like, you know, a half vampire because his eyes were bloodshot. It looked like a daywalker, which kind of worked out well for him. How do I... Okay, that's a straight up, okay.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Watch me.
In the club where he's slaughtering her, yeah. The Blood Club, whatever, all the slaughterings happening.
Like that
That's right.
Centuries ago.
All right. So I can't... Oh, I can use that. But she needs to move.
this.
Overkill. That's right. I'm out. Okay. I'm not gonna redraw either.
That's not supposed to hurt.
You really want to keep doing that?
What is happening?
Oh yeah, I forgot to heal.
Looks like they want to try a few more.
So okay, I was about to say, it's like you're kidding me. I could have just taken him out.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants.
I'm gonna have to redraw
without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Let's do this.
Interesting.
Time's up with these jumps.
I need to heal first.
The light will heal you. This shall be of great help.
All right, that's fine, because we have this bad boy. Can I moved there. I wonder if I can jump over that. No. They just CGI his eyes opening because he refused.
This is getting old.
There's so much with Snipe that they had to do on a lot of stuff.
Regret ever facing me.
The arguments of like trying to get him to not being so high on set just like stopped. They just stopped asking after a while because they knew it wasn't going to happen. So funny.
These delays can be quite frustrating, infuriating even. By now, I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Was that truly your best?
Maybe we can talk about this.
Get some experience.
Fallen a great deal.
Yo, skill. Welcome in. So I gotta. Kill him completely first. Okay, that's fine. Heal me back up.
You do not have to show off for me, Blade.
Welcome in, welcome in. Oh. Dang.
I'm Gonzo, responding.
I forgot he does knockback. That sucker.
Oh, they smell nervous.
Feed the remaining enemies.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces.
Don't worry, that'll be easy.
Hail that. Weak, even for Hydra.
We're losing ground.
I could have just redrawn. Could have just redrawn, got myself an attack DPS.
We're on top of it.
I'll just knee him right into Keister.
I think you got him.
He kept hiding food on set. In the first Avengers movie, he had like 14 bags of those blueberries hidden on just a helicarrier. Wait,
What
yeah.
is this thing?
Was it in some of the scenes you can actually see like snuck bags of food and stuff, right?
From the time of the
On a
first
couple of the
hunt.
scenes.
That glyph means barrier.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
That one,
That looks really
almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be
Showing.
careful.
It's like chicken pasta, something.
Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we
What
get
is
this
it?
thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
What is it called?
It's just chicken pasta.
Oh, just chicken pasta. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a fancy chicken pasta or something.
I guess, but it called for shredded mozzarella cheese, and then I shredded a fresh block of mozzarella, threw that, and then mixed it, stirred it, then added the noodles, and then
It's very good. I'll let you know if it tastes good.
Nice job out there, kid.
If you don't hear from me in 3 hours, that means I perished.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that?
Those chairs look very
Last one got
comfortable.
a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
Well, wife messaged me something. Awesome. Well, her credit score is going up just like mine. Awesome. Superlink. Hunter, you there? By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown on how the spark works. Blade and Cat Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff, especially Faustus. And then they all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. check the door. Someone's there. Da, 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 da.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
Of course. She was sitting outside the door waiting for me to reply.
Then I'll puff and I'll wait. Yeah, I should save that one for Hydra.
Oh, so there's more stuff. If we just stand here, there's more dialogue. Give me a second.
Ugh, you're as stubborn as Blade. Just because you immortals have all the time in the world doesn't mean the rest of us do. Good.
She made a fair
You
point.
answered.
I had to open it
Getting
up.
hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Ancient Wonders a little?
They made the hero, like... From what I've noticed, they've done her well. They've done her very well. For someone who's been, you know... dead for like 3 centuries and like coming to, and her demeanor is
as long as
well
Caretaker
done.
doesn't come up with some busy work in the meantime, I'm perfectly fine here at home.
Okay, so it just tells me I gotta do that. Okay. Story time.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
So is anybody else on Twitch having problems with getting your guys' channel points or anything like that? Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been able to really watch people the past couple days. It's been really busy, and like Drill, I just was focused on licenses. The Lilith corrupted versions of the characters look epic. The Venom one you saw was the most plain, really, and Venom just looked like he was all tanked up on evil.
Potatoes.
Oh, I didn't say you had to test that, Czar. Well, thank you for potatoes. Thank you. So I was 10 when I found out. God. That's so dark.
You guys
I
don't
love
know me,
that.
I'm Jungle Chili.
Lord Jukebox
Oh my
9
God.
asked me, give us your best dad joke. Make sure you remember your son is dead. So don't make the joke about him at all unless you feel guilty. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? 'Cause he was outstanding in his field? Yeah, don't worry, no ghost sons lurking in that one.
Don't worry, guys. The ghost of my son is not lurking in that one. We're fine. He's not gonna haunt me later.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. Can we do it again?
Epic Abby outfit. Best in show. Love the activity. Conversation +1.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
You can use through Tangier Blurb, but you can't use it through Twitch's own site. That is weird. That is really weird. The whispering from the TV in my right ear keeps making me think I'm hearing voices. Why did a star go behind moon? To find itself? It had to twinkle. Such a dad joke. I love that one. It's gonna be one of the first ones that once my son fully understands what a dad joke is. It's gonna be one of the first ones I probably will tell him. And then the wife will look at me like, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good moment, one that I will never forget. Interpretors phrases spells, but can only cast a spell once, no repeats.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of, and not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
Interesting.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids.
This is a lot of dialogue, though.
When our parents got
it's a very story-driven
reminisce.
game.
And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it.
That's really, really good, actually.
Typical kid stuff.
And a lot of cheese, which is what I like. Yeah, it is like a chicken marsala flavor, too. That's really good. I like that. What is Dracula's favorite knockout move in a boxing match? A sucker punch. That is so dumb. Yo, what's up, Ginge? Doctor asks his patient his name. The man replies, Henry. Doctor replies, age? The man replies, E-N-R-Y. E-N-R. Age? E-N-R-Y. I don't get it either. I don't get that. Hold on. The doctor asks his patient his name. The man replies, Henry. The doctor replies, age? The man replies, age? E-N-R-Y. 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 I have no idea. Age sounds like H. Spoken out. Oh. Oh, yeah, I get it now. Tikka masala? No, chicken marsala. You dumb. It's besides the point. Kind of besides the obvious.
Who was on the team?
I thought we
At
all had that
first,
one established.
Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina,
what?
the solar-powered sweetheart.
I'm gonna
Gert
pray
had
and
a
eat food.
telepathic link to
Well,
Old
we're going
Lace,
for this.
a
How about that?
genetically engineered
Yeah.
Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we
must
don't talk
protect
about
Roger
Alex.
at all costs. Yeah, I know. Right.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility.
It's Monday, guys.
Gert,
Get wrecked.
she didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't
You know what?
ours.
I'm not going to deny that
Died
one,
with
Juke.
our parents.
I could cook. I can grill burgers. I can make myself steak. I would just become a meat eater completely.
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
I wish people had questions about my staff.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like,
I'd clean my house.
I should get going.
What are you talking about? I help clean my house too.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Oh God. All right, Mom.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but
things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
Cleaning a plate of food is not cleaning. Shut up, Jungle.
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days, always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha? Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Immortal?
Fierce. Indomitable. Or maybe just kind to a fault.
Dude, I do way more. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I do way more. I mean, I obviously can't like trim trees, do all that heavy stuff, but I do way more. I fold clothes, I do the dishes, I vacuum. I can't give like Liam a bath or anything.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than
Jeez,
anything,
you guys are like
to know.
making me look like an
Agatha
absolute
died
dirtbag of a husband and just lazy.
Caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing.
Oh, there's so much going on in my mouth.
Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
So I should go light first, because I want to do a dark playthrough. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a second playthrough anytime soon, Czar. So I want to do a dark playthrough. Oh, ads. Speaking of, how's the back been? I get my good and bad days. I overdid myself this weekend, but the past couple weekends I've definitely overdone myself. But it be what it be. I keep on forgetting to call up the VA so I can get... If you guys don't know me, I'm Jungle Chili. Dude, I'm not Jungle Chili. I know ads have started. That's why I'm not doing anything. Yo, what's up, Spatial? I know how to get under your skin for great jokes. You're not getting underneath my skin. I know I do more than what you guys are saying, so I don't care about that. So, I know I do more. I ain't gotta prove myself to you. Never heard of this game. This is day 2. I'm really enjoying the combat, which I never play card-based combat games. But these are actually, this one has actually been intriguing on its card turn-based combat. And there's so much more to it.
I'm better than you, and I know
There's so much more to it than that. Like, I thought it was just like super linear, but then there's so much lore and story. I'm enjoying the characters, except for Tony. Mr. Stark, don't enjoying this because it's definitely not like the Stark I know. He's got his sarcasm, but he's kind of a pansy. But the rest of them are like spot on, like Blade and everybody. It's spot on. But ads are running on Twitch right now, ladies and gentlemen. So we're waiting. We're waiting. Hold on. But I'm really enjoying it. Zara got this for me like a month ago. He gifted it. So I was like, we'll have to put it up in a list. And I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting like a stream or two of it, but we actually may go through the full playthrough of this. The Dark requires a lot more setup than light. Okay.
Give me your seed.
That's right. Angel had this game be the only game in 2023 that immediately made him want to do New Game Plus. Really? Ads went by quick for you. Welcome back from Ad Spatial. There we go. And ads have finished. So this is light and this is dark. I want to do a dark playthrough just because it sounds so much fun. I'll go light.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond.
You only
even
get
her own
+1.
control.
Holy crap.
And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward.
I'm actually not that hungry.
You should pay your respects.
This is
Maybe
what
you'll
happens
find
whenever
what I
my gut's
couldn't.
not at 100%.
Good night, Hunter.
Well, I'm done eating. It's good. Through the choices they make in Abby and abilities they use in combat, powerful rewards can be unlocked as Hunter moves down either path. Follow Charlie to Agatha's shrine. Left shift to sprint. Oh my gosh. We can't sprint. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, I can actually sprint. This is... Okay, this is why I couldn't touch it. This is Agatha's shrine. I see. I see. One of your strongest light cards is upgrade to heal. That's usually how light is, so it's very similar to
Jungle
KOTOR.
Chili says if I knew who any of these people were I'd be more into the story.
Yeah, I don't know Agatha or them from anything on the Marvel side except for just this game. I know Wanda, obviously, but Agatha and all this is all new.
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
Hunter.
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
Oh, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
Okay, so she's been the witch.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Those are the words, ladies and gentlemen. Shite is about to hit the fan. Yeah, yeah. What's the worst that could happen? You never say those words. You never say those words. It's never a good thing to say those words. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Never. They never learn. They never learn. Agatha is a witch from Wanda's story. Oh, okay. I didn't know Agatha was in the
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Blood Gate.
canon
And you're
story.
the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate?
I don't think I saw
Caretaker's
Wanda's vision though.
Yes,
I don't think I
Sarah
saw
got a
WandaVision.
little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Ominous indeed.
Mm-hmm. Very ominous. Because the cards don't have any drawbacks. Several dark cards actually deal damage to you when you use them. That's fine. She's came for the MCU, but had her own spot in a comic with Wanda. Ah, okay. Okay, so this is like trials. So this is similar to like your trials in your Path of Exile.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials?
Read the instructions, tips carefully. It will help you get what you need, okay?
Exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great
He's like,
creations.
what do you teleport me around here for?
I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Escape is a punk. So basically her and Wanda. What's up with chat and Escape? Yo, Mally! Holy cow, how's it been? Welcome in. What's up with us? So many things. That's fair. Basically, her and Wanda are both witches. Agatha is a more traditional witch who went through trials and has lived for thousands of years. She's complex in her own way, but her and Wanda butted heads since Wanda was more powerful, despite not being a traditional witch, and was raised in a coven, but naturally had chaos magic powers. Okay. Escape is a punk and chat's chat. That's fair. That's fair. Defeat all enemies. You got your PS5 storage upgraded? 3 terabytes total now. I only have 300 gigabytes left.
You can expect
Wow.
a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
But dude, doing good, Mally. Doing good. On KO, draw a card. Okay.
You were too weak for this fight. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Your mother abandons you. Your time has come. Feel my call.
Yeah, those are Legolas's swords, man. I love that. Nice. Team KO streak. I'll perform this action. Why can't I? Oh, I need 2.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
We're doing good. Doing good.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you
And
too,
spatial, I'm assuming you've definitely noticed with
But don't
Wilds.
worry. The other gods are waiting.
But I'm gonna. Someone posted something on X. where they have two I haven't gotten into the nitty-gritty to see the factuality of it, but they have two DMRs? Wait. Two DRMs within a game. Took advantage of Brick's internet last night, downloaded most of my library. Dude, nice. Nice. Dude, yeah, if you got high internet, absolutely. I'm looking forward to that. 1 gigabyte up, 1 gigabyte down. So, like, be able to have a little bit more time to actually do video editing and everything like that, and then uploading it will be so good. Like, it would actually have me want to upload videos, because it would just be waiting on YouTube's process side of things and not like my 30 megabytes upload. Since I would have 1 gigabyte upload, which would be delicious. For playing Wilds. Yeah, for playing Wilds Spatial. Who says they don't understand her? Why is she crap talking creatures that don't understand her? Oh, the voice just said they were mindless. There's also a typo in encoding config files that doesn't enable the smooth graphics option. Yeah. Yeah, they got some work to do. It's a very horrible PC launch, needless to say. Even if you have top-of-the-line PC, you're still getting stuttering and stuff. And of course, you know, all the reviewers like PC Gamer, stuff like that, they mention it all the way at the bottom after saying how awesome it is. Like, it was a PC Gamer one. I was watching it in Endymion today. I was talking about how the PC Gamer mentioned, like, at the last little paragraph about how they had multiple crashes. The author and coworkers had slamming on desk crashes. It was consistently crashing on them. And they just happened to just little, you know, sub note at the end of it.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place.
Freaking.
But it's your birthright, and I think
Journalists.
after everything you've been through, you can handle it now.
It's more like journalists.
The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the blood. Your lineage follows an
I think once I
to the old gods
I think
themselves.
that might be my YouTube
And if
thing.
you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance.
Just
Why don't
actually
you
by
ask the
journaling
goddess
my
Ashtur for
my
her
own
aid
stuff
in
for
dealing with
games.
that barrier over there?
Especially if I get medically retired stuff. That might be my go-to on YouTube, is actually doing. We'll buy the game and everything. I won't get it for free, so they don't feel like they have a one-up on me, and I will just be extremely unbiased. Words of power are magical incantations a hunter can use on Abbey grounds. To use a word of power, hold spacebar. Uh-huh. Oh. Dope.
Noble
Okay.
officer guides my hand.
Oh. Oh, there's actually a level up for your Arcana levels. 25 bonus resources from pickups. Interesting. Successfully using words of power, exploring Abbey grounds, and even petting Charlie will grant arcane knowledge, which can increase a hunter's arcane level. At higher arcane levels, hunter will gain increasingly powerful rewards from the Abbey grounds and arcane chest. Okay, so it is behoove of me to actually explore intensively. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And it's oscillating. I could upload them on my network. That's fair, Jungle. That's true. That's true. Is loading textures into RAM as such that it causes crashes? Yep. Yeah, urinalists, pretty much. It's also having the time. Because I would actually have to edit well. I would like to do, you know, semi-good-looking editing, which I know you learn throughout practice and doing it more and more often. You create better videos, but yeah. It's not a bad idea. Oh, I have to keep that in mind. This is where the fun exploring starts. As I'm at the 3-hour mark on Steam. Just because that's the case, Spatial, that doesn't always mean. Oh, it tastes like a chicken marsala. No, that's very, very good. Hey, honey, I got a question for you. I know I'm watching him. I do stuff. Like I do dishes, you know, I do stuff around the house and help and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, see guys? See Juke? They're saying like, oh, you got somebody, because they're like, oh, he can't survive on his own, because I couldn't figure out a joke, and they're like, you're dumb, you can't survive on his own. And then Juke's like, well, that's why he's got a wife to cook for him, clean for him. He's like,
I mean, I do cook for you.
I know, because you're a better cook on the inside.
Okay. And I mainly try to clean, but you do help me with the dishes.
I do dishes, I do vacuuming, and I've done toilets a few times, so I do like the wiping down, I do cleaning stuff. Okay, so yeah, see, get wrecked, Juke.
You feel better?
Yes.
Okay, great.
A better cook on the inside of the house. Like, I'm a griller. I'm not great with stove stuff. That's what I was meaning.
So this means you're totally gonna give him a bath then, right? Because you do stuff.
I've given him a couple baths and surgeries.
I'm just giving you crap.
I felt it afterwards, but I've given him a couple baths and surgeries. I think 2. But okay.
Okay. Glad I can help.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if it's helped. You know, in Juke, he'll probably twist it. So, like, Spatial, like, a lot of people dealt with this when it came to Helldivers 2. Whenever PlayStation pulled all their BS with Helldivers 2 of completely cutting off 167 countries, people were, after having 40, 50, 60 hours into the game, because this happened like 2 months down the road after the game launched, where they cut it off on countries that require a PSN, a lot of people were doing refunds. So like the first time it goes to an, you know, AI, it just goes through a program. Oh, you have more than 3 hours. You'll probably get an email saying that, oh, you've had more time than that. Just push it in, push it forward. Until it actually gets to somebody on the other end, an actual human, to look at it like, yeah. Because you know Steam knows about the crashes and the issues that the game is having right now. And there's games out there that has memory issues the more you play, to where it crashes where you can't even play it. I mean, Elder Scrolls was a perfect example. Skyrim back on a console.
It's hard to believe.
You just got to get it to where it's a human that's actually doing it.
All the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem.
Because you have the exact GPU I have, which is equivalent to a 3060
That's why the Elder Gods'
GPU,
was so
which should be more than
prevalent
enough.
here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Good night, Agatha. Just submit a refund request. If I don't get it, then I'll be flipping my Hot Wheels cars. No, you probably won't get it the first time. You just may have to do it like 2-3 times before it actually gets to another person. Like almost spam refund. And then it'll actually get to somebody. Where they'll actually read while you're refunding, here's the problems with Wilds. Yada, yada, yada. And since it being such a big game, Steam knows they can, if the person doesn't know about Wilds, they can literally just run through all the reviews on it right now with how bad it is when it comes to the PC side of things and it crashes. So,
Hello,
may take a bit, but you'll get it. It's definitely I'm glad I didn't buy it, and I don't plan on buying it on the next Twitch paycheck as much as I want to. Even though I have a 4090 and 7800 X3D, I will still get stuttering and possible crashes just due to the coding of the game. So until they fix that crap,
Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
I'm not going to touch it. No reason to. No reason to get myself annoyed.
What's up, Hunter?
Oh, I could just lounge here?
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He loved this place.
I needed that.
And so did I. I mean, that I'm glad to hear, Hunter. Glad to hear. Glad to hear that you're feeling better. Yes, that's what I was meaning. Yes. Anyways. Oh, my Charlie Whirly girl. I love the dog. The dog is really cool. At least she shaves her pits. That's good.
Relaxing.
You would think after 300 years, those things are be going when she opens up her arms, but it's nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. And my worst Chewbacca impression. Get all of these. And now that we can shift, we can run and sprint. This is so much nicer. I actually don't mind exploring quickly. Looking through everything every time. What's this? New Haven. The Lazy Brook. Once discovered, a haven can be used for a special daytime hangout with a hero where the friendship rewards are increased. Each haven can only be used once. Each hero can only attend a single haven over the course of the game. Oh, okay. So these are nice little spots to get that final push on their friendship for stuff. Okay. So I got to be tactical with them. So I probably won't use them until later game. So I figure I want to know which ones I want to max out. With the havens, now I'm assuming, can you max out everybody? That's right. Legends never die. Might be an ongoing issue throughout the game's life cycle. With the PC, well, if it continues to be an ongoing issue or they don't fix it, then I just won't play it. That's easy. There are so many games out there, especially as a PC gamer with indie games and everything like that. If I want to go heavy in a routes of like, well, I really need to find something, I have Keymailer, you have Lurkit, you have all those to where like I have learned quickly to like not be bummed about not being able to play a game due to, you know, bad coding or lack of optimization, anything like that. Even with a high-end PC. Like, I'm not... Not gonna do that. Because I think partially for me, I would feel like I'm like, huh, well, you know, sorry you can't play this kind of deal. And then it just, you know, makes me feel partially like crap.
Blessings of the goddess.
Ah, this is where we find arcane keys. Okay. Do I keep arcane keys after I use it once? They are one-time use. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I gotta be tactical with them. And I'm assuming that I can't max out everybody. Pretty good about fixing issues pretty quickly. Well, you know, the thing I'm shocked about, Czar, is that it's not the servers that are having issues. After World, whatever World launch, even though World was also a bad launch, but it was a lot in due to servers. Of like, you could not get online. You go online, like, it would just kick you back out because you couldn't get online. It was like horrible servers at launch. This one is all just optimization and coding on the on a front end. I would say that would be front end work. You can easily max out everyone. Okay. And the keys are one-time use. Okay. My gaming backlog wilds would be buried by next week. Yeah. So I've learned not to like bum myself out too much. I've learned to like vicariously. If I really want to, I'll just, you know, play vicariously through somebody else. Like Red or somebody who's playing it on console. If I really, really want to. I used to do that as a child, reading the journals, like reading gaming magazines, and I would literally live vicariously and play the games in my head through those magazines. And imagine how the game would be. And that's what I used to do as a kid on a lot of games. So it's just tapping back into something that I already know how to do. I'm not too stressed about it. Like the Dragon Quest, old Dragon Quest game on what is it? Dragon Quest 4, Dragon Quest 5 on Game Boy Color back in the day. I still remember the magazine because it's imprinted in my head because I read through like how the characters are, the maps and everything like that so much that it's like instilled into my brain, burned images. And I read through that freaking game on a magazine like crazy. It was absolutely fine. That's not open, so I'm probably going to get a breakdown crash or something like that. Break down a wall. Wonder what that is. I'll check that out in a second. Stay left. Anything here? Oh yeah, I gotta look up too. I keep on forgetting about that. Aha. Yeah, I see you, chest. My gosh. This place is massive, dude. I do believe arcane level maxes out at 25. Do not open chests until you max out that arcane level. Okay. And possible to get some of the strongest gear in the game, but on PC you can download a mod to fix this issue. Okay, so that works. World use RE Engine 2, but was the first open world game that has really shown the game's engine's weaknesses. Yeah. Used to collect a demo disc that came with those gaming mags. Wish I had them now. Dude, those were awesome. I miss those days. Every game had a demo. And whenever a game came out, it was fully fleshed out. It worked. I mean, there's a lot more into games now, so like I understand that part. The amount of coding and everything that goes into games now is unreal. But yeah, those were awesome. Your monthly GameStop magazines, or GameSpot. That's whenever GameSpot was big. I still remember trying to show a cheat, a bug for a driver for GameSpot, because I couldn't find it anywhere on the internet, right? And it was to get a certain car unlocked, one of the secret cars, and nothing. GameSpot didn't have it. What they probably did, it was just take mine, just tell me that, you know, they never reply to me, and then take mine and put it up there to make you know, their revenue for it. Now that I'm older, I understand that more. But I remember right now the exact steps of how to get this special car back when GameSpot was really big.
This is which sign?
So, a haven? The people of Salem line up outside, drilling at the chance to be a part of this congregation. I cannot be more pleased at how many seek the truth within these walls, within the guidance of Thon, and the power within his page. I will set them free. I am the one that has been chosen. And I praise Thon for granting me this blessing and this power. Yet where there is light, there are those who oppose it. A coven of witches stalks around us, deceiving my flock, and sowing the seeds of distrust. They will be stopped. 1688. There are 4 colors of chest: white, blue, purple, and gold. Orange. At max, white and blue are free to open. Ah, that's why you wait. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't mind waiting until I'm maxed out. I wasn't gonna have a problem waiting on that. Pay respects. F to pay respects. Nice. I see that nod. And you know what? I approve. I approve. Oh, I thought that statue looked familiar.
The great seer, known as Endra Moore, is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line. But she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns.
This is going to be a jump of something. Well, those witch signs, I have to do something with them later, more than likely. 1712. We only have so much time until before Lilith's shadow falls upon this ground. Until then, I must continue to train. I must continue to become who I am destined to be. I am the hunter. I will hunt. Found one-year-old journals, Hunter. Back from the 1700s. Man, that papyrus pages or papyrus pages are really staying together well. Papyrus. Yeah, that's how you say it. Right? Papyrus? I think that's how you say it. Oh, this is gonna be a arcane cooking for the gifted amateur. Moderate skill essence, rune of aggression. Okay, there's recipes I pick up. Wow, there's a lot to this. Okay. As long as I don't become a red and start getting confused, we should be fine. Jean Grey stands powerfully and summons flames from her palms, holding her stance, waiting for the next move. This card represents instinct and wisdom, with a hint of mystery. Do-do-do-do. Or is it papyrus? 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 I'm still thinking of the wording. Yeah, there's a lot of offline exploring. Does it matter if
Standing stones. There is powerful magic at work here.
I mean, I don't have a lot of offline time to play this, though. That's the thing. I was gonna ask, does it matter if I can just continue with quests and combat and all that jazz and just go out and adventure later?
My old fort. Caretaker was furious when she found I had built this. I wonder what she was really afraid of.
Saul was for my mother before things changed.
I never got the chance to truly know my mother.
Yo.
Only the monster she became.
Yo, we can, like, use that doll and do some, like, voodoo magic on it and just stab the doll and take her out. It shouldn't be that hard to do. Sometimes when I wake, still caught up in my dreams, I am running from seemingly going nowhere. The dreams seem to go on and on. It is dark and freezing, and I am trying to hide and make myself as small as possible to not be seen or heard. Sometimes there are strange voices screaming from far away, and I'm on my feet running again. I'm never fast enough. It feels like these dreams are distant memories, or maybe something yet to come. But when I shake away the sleep, I'm safe and warm. Agatha and Sarah are here. Everything feels okay. Going over there. Return to the cattle. Chicken mushroom. There's got to be something with these pillows here. Like, I use a spell to move them around, or use the staff of all-knowing. Oh, I see another flower here. It's because I haven't looked down here yet. So much to this area, dude. Holy crap. How far are we? I'm not even close to unlocking all the abbey. Okay, this abbey, I knew it was like big, but now that I'm unlocking more and seeing how small and minute like the areas I'm unlocking and how much running I'm doing, okay, this is really massive. Okay, this area is kind of cleared out for the most part. Can't go back there. Wish I could zoom out more. That's the only thing. The close-up zoom kind of gets with my eyes a little bit after a while. So I'm trying to like slowly move the camera because it just messes with me.
I need to find the next moon seal.
Okay, okay, so that's story time. That's tonight. Okay. All right, we've done enough clearing of this area. I still think there's another area I have to go to, right? Oh. I don't like it being that close. Oh, I see something there. Unknown grave. I haven't touched this
always
area.
Drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it.
I'm gonna have to put the dolls here, aren't I? Or I pick up the doll.
Fascinating.
Doll for my father. I spent extra time on this one. Ooh. Lore dump later of who the father is.
Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this.
The results are in. You are the father. Today, with the help of my loyal followers, I continue to work on the foundations of this house of worship. I knew I was called here to the spot for a reason. And praise be, I have found that reason. This page I have unearthed is no ordinary parchment, but whispers to me, calling to extend my influence and share these words with the people of this village. When he calls, I will listen, for I am his faithful servant. The page whispers to me, and I weep with joy. It is the most clear example of his hand that I've ever witnessed. That felt like a Hiram voice right there. Dear followers of the hand, come, stay, welcome. Doll never had to leave its family behind. Maybe that's why I made it.
Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training.
One of the few works of hedge magic that treats its subject with respect. Moderate attack essence and iron oak charm. Yeah, like I want to fast.
This rubble looks loose.
Okay, I get to blow it up later. Pet Cemetery. Small has owner Abby's beloved pets. Leo? Cleo. Cherished companion who will cheerfully meow in our hearts forever. Great. We have a Coven Pet Cemetery. That's not gonna, like, turn out to be something bad later, you know? It's not like there was 3 movies over it. Nope. Not at all. We're all gonna die. Pets are gonna come back to life and kill us all. Agatha always makes me laugh. My aunt is so serious, always. Sometimes I catch her smiling like a little girl, but only when she's with Agatha. With me, she's just serious. The way she looks at me sometimes, I don't think she knows that I see it, but I do. She's afraid. She's afraid that I'm gonna be just like my mother. Dun 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 dun. I mean, well, you know, that's understandable. Some things run in a family, and, you know, like, trying to take over the world and end it can be one of those things that run in a family. You know, just little things. Lilith is no longer the light that she once was. All that remains is darkness. Darkness that wears the face of the woman I once called my mother. I am prepared to lay down my life, for many will perish if I do not act. Only one of us shall walk away from the storm that awaits. It will be me. I can feel it. There are only moments left. 1712. Full of tips and tricks, the quarterly is a must-have for any foraging enthusiast. Delivery fees apply. Common gift and strength tonic. So I can now make gifts for peoples?
Intriguing.
Crudely constructed honor to the elder gods. I'm assuming I can make gifts for people? Wicker construct.
I see. Curious.
They stopped tending to this grave some time ago. Wanda's journal. Oh, okay. I guess I'm the only one that comes out here these days, so I get it. So sad, though. It was hundreds of years ago, but I can feel so much sorrow in this place. But a loss like that, a husband and a father, doesn't just go away. Maybe that's why everything happened the way it did. Oh, Hunter's father. Her Faja.
That is something.
Faja. Her Furger. Something happened to her Furger. And we need to find out through more lore dumping and storytelling. Trying to see if there's anything up here before I go across this little pedestal. Of being idolized in doll form. Aw, nice caretaker doll.
Caretaker hardly spoke of him, but I like to imagine my father was a great hero whose spirit protected these woods.
I'm just gonna call this right now. There was probably some sort of family dispute. Father perished. Mother went bat crazy. Went to the dark side. Darkness. And yeah. And so the pendulum needs to keep swinging, and so such is the circle of life, and then we have to take down our father. Yeah, our mother. Twice over now. I'm just gonna call it now. Family disputes. Tears family supports, man. I think we've cleared this all out that I can think of, right? Yeah, I've been here. And there's that wall. All right, we're good now. Got a lot of ingredients, a lot of reagents. I don't exactly remember where we use those reagents. We did get a new room upgrade. Yo, sweet. Ah. Boom, wall frames. There we go. Now we can get our pictures. Like it. Control, zoom.
That looks good.
I know it does. That's why I put it there. I like that there.
Nice.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so we got customization. Shadowhound Sanctuary. Oh, best. Oh, so I gotta buy those. I don't just get them. Okay. I'm not gonna. So that's a one piece that I got. I'm gonna, no, we two piece it. She's got the body two piece, and that's what we're gonna do. Dark. Ah, I have greatly increased chance to be critical when drawn. Oh, okay. These legendaries were once per encounter, redraw a heroic hunter card to gain concealed. Abilities do not exhaust. Reduce all hunter collar thresholds by 1. Hunter is immune to all negative status effects. Okay. That's dope. All right. Looking forward to unlocking those. Oh, there's even more.
I wonder who painted this. Sarah will like that. I have always liked this one.
There we go. The ancestral outfit is the item that is glitched. Okay, so I'll just have to remember to download the mod for that at some point. Too easy. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta pick up these essences. Son of a gun.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Hello. Bottle of 18-year aged root beer. That sounds... Oh, a bottle too? God, that sounds really good. Aged root beer? Oh. I can taste it. That tastes good. I sense the flavor. Oh.
Hunter?
Keep on working it, girl. Work it, girlfriend. What is this? Fall training. Oh, yeah.
Peace.
Invite to Haven. Ah, okay. So that's how I do it. Oh yeah, I had to craft a card. Just making sure I'm not missing an essence anywhere, and then we're good. Yo, Harmonious. I don't know if I said hi earlier. I saw you come in. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. I've been replying to you too.
Curious.
Oh, okay. With some of the symbols I've seen. So there's some correlation there. I didn't hear it because I was working. I had no audio. Well, hi, Harmonious.
Potatoes.
Yo! Dude, sorry, thank you. Every day? He's not in here, though. Oh, there's a... Oh. What room is this? This wasn't open before. I don't know where Charlie's at. I think I pet him today. I might have pet him yesterday. I don't remember. I think we pet him as soon as we woke up. Because he's not here anymore. He's wandering. This is a potato. No, that's not a potato. Don't let Jazz lie to you guys. That's not a potato. It's not potato, Roger. False. Slice.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I've done all that. Oh.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were
It's a
deciding what to do
okay,
with
so
that
you can
nasty
find it
little
right on the
Hydra
map.
gift box
Okay.
you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate.
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to.
I can't pause this.
Allow me?
Gyarios!
Funeral boss.
Raiders! Welcome in! Yo, Gyarios. Hello, hello. What are you playing? Hades 2. Nice! Yo, it's been a minute. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing fantastic, Gary. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Hades 2. I've not played that yet. Welcome in. Welcome in. You guys don't know me. Escape here. This is day 2 of Marvel Midnight Sun. Person in community, Zara got this for me, and so we started playing it. And I'm actually enjoying it. There's a lot more to it than what I figured that there was. I'm actually enjoying it quite well. Well, welcome in. How's Hades 2 going with you tonight? How's Hades 2? Oh, there's credits right there. Just credits lying around. Interesting. Pretty good. Nice. Good to hear. Have you played this before? Nothing else. Okay. Talk to Doctor Strange.
We
Wait.
desperately need to get into this crate.
Gamma coil analysis. Didn't we just pick up one? Yeah. Analyze coil. So we get one every single quest. I'm wanting to do Blade. I want to get another strike.
How does
Come
this
on.
look?
Oh, this is a new one. Yeah, that's why I showed them. And it gives me a +1 card redraw. That might be really good. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I love the knockbacks. Hero screen to equip this new ability. The hero screen can be opened at any time in the Abbey with 1. Abilities can be equipped or swapped with this cards already in Hero's combat deck. Any unused abilities should be salvaged for essence, which is required for upgrades, items, and more. Yeah, but I'm not gonna salvage it unless, you know, I do an upgrade on it. There. So far, so good. It got updated, so I had to try it out. Nope. Is it good? I'm enjoying it. I don't ever play card games, and we'll stop for ads before we hit the scenario. I don't ever play like card combat-based video games. I've never been. I could just never get into them. So I was very skeptical of this one, but there's a lot to it, which makes it very interesting. There's a lot of strategy and placement. You're able to do more than just use cards. You're able to use the environment and stuff like that to make it a very intriguing combat. At least for somebody like me, who's not into it that often. So I'm very intrigued by it. But as it started, stick around. We'll be right back. I'm gonna put up my food and probably grab some more water. So, maybe coming down with something. I don't know. My gut's just feeling off again. So I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll let the ads run. Okay, we're back. I'm back for a minute, so she's getting a little one ready for bed right now. Mm-hmm. She's getting a little one ready for bed.
Whatever artifact is inside, it's better off in our hands. If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever is in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that
Gut
we
is
can
starting
find
to
a way to research
feel
whatever
icky
we find
again.
in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
Who knows? I may just be coming down with pneumonia again. I'm just having the bodily side effects of it. It was just a nighttime best two nights. For being outside probably yesterday morning. The one day that it's not like immediately nice out, then once the sun hits is the day that we do the ACFT, which I was not expecting.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith.
Yo, I
and
got
her
some
disciples.
herbs, man.
I look forward to seeing what you
Yeah.
come up with.
Me too,
Okay.
Hunter. Now,
Give me
all
one
this
second.
talk
I
is
can't
going
pause during a
nowhere
scenario.
unless we can get this container open and study what's inside.
There we go.
Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time
All right,
to spare.
we'll study artifact in a second. I want to say night-night. Crawled up there and decomposed and started getting liquefied. I got a poop song I made. Cause you know I'm a child. Dang it.
shuffle leaves bet, shuffle leaves bet. Who shuffle leaves bet, shuffle leaves bet, shuffle leaves bet. Alexa, shuffle it.
Oh. I thought I muted. I'm back. I'm back for good now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back for good now, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
How may the Sorcerer Supreme
Studying
assist you?
artifacts unlocks more powerful research projects at the Forge and generates significant resources for use in ability upgrades and
I'm always
crafting.
in a few places at once, so no time is ever wasted.
Yo! What's up, prick?
Hoary hosts of Hoggoth. I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Oh, man, it's gonna take me a long time.
Though certainly not useless.
It's a cool looking dagger. Research projects takes 1 day to complete, but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. Supernatural fabrication. War games. Create powerful single-use combat items. Actually, I want war games first and earn an additional ability when analyzing gamma coils. Yeah, we're gonna get this started first because this is gonna give me a lot more.
You haven't digitized this stuff already? This is going to take way longer than it has to.
Off the rip.
There's something to be said of the careful study that can only be achieved.
Chilling before
from
gym
examining
time.
physical
Nice.
documents
Stopping by for a bit.
themselves.
Well, welcome in. Welcome
Also,
in.
it's a Zen thing.
Hi, Chair. Make me a
Become one with
sandwich.
the old book and it shares its secrets with you.
I tried
Always
telling it
quick
that
to
all the
mock
time. It
for
doesn't work.
things you don't understand.
Oh no, I'm honestly interested this time. Maybe I can adapt your technique
All
into
right.
something normal people can use.
So, this would be better
going to
off
take that as a
off the get-go. Just because additional ability when analyzing gamma coils, which is, I think, as of right now, every mission. Turn to Forge tomorrow morning for the results. So, that would be better off.
Hunter, got a sec to spare?
Which I could always hold off on it.
You moving into the Forge, Hunter?
No, yeah, I'll come back to you in a second. What can I upgrade?
No pain, no gain.
Oh, it's because I took one off of the deck. Ah, I see. Okay. Quick slash plus. It doesn't do anything. Oh, it gives knockback also, so I will have 4 knockback abilities.
Nice to get some fresh air.
Nice.
Hardly any
That'll be good.
ghosts out here.
I'm glad it went that well. Dude, I love knockback.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The Forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with the spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
It would be my honor to spar with a spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Ghost Riders now available for combat missions. I know canon-wise, there's more than one Ghost Rider. So I guess I just answered my own question.
I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest.
Stay hungry. You'll get there.
The time for punishment is here. Like playing with fire, huh?
Resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards. Okay. 11 credits, training XP, and
Maybe
friendship
you should be
XP.
the spirit.
Enlightened common combat bonus. Draw 1 additional card for 2 turns. I thought I was actually going to be able to actually spar.
Report to the war room. We've got a mission.
So it's just a easy. That is a nice QL when you're just trying to run through. Heal Plus draws 2 cards on Overheal. Ooh, I'm going to remember that one.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let us get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Okay, where's the dog at? We're right outside quarters. Where am I? Okay, dog should be... Oh, right here.
Feeling good today, girl.
Yeah, okay, I've already done that. Okay, where's... I got a lot of people I can talk to. So that's people that actually have dialogue for me. Okay.
Robbie, have you seen Magic?
No, but there were some pretty crazy energy flashes coming from the dorms a few minutes ago. Usually means she wants to be left alone. Trust me on that.
Thanks, Robbie.
Hello.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was also afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ilyana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Dr. Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
-1, but it's fine. We'll be fine. All for the light.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
So like if I use cards, the only time they level up is whenever I use cards from them, correct? Is that how that works with experience and leveling? Okay. So I gotta make sure I use their cards often also. Mostly. Because I noticed that with Blade, because he leveled up twice. He's at level 4 now. You get the coils, and that depends on who you have with you. Like the gamma coil here? with you on the mission. Okay, so that's okay. So that is based on the people for the mission.
What is
Okay.
stopping you?
The shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate.
We're
Thanks,
sending you straight
Magic.
to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified.
Nobody
in
else
Newark.
tells you thank you.
Dr. Banner has confirmed
Uncle.
that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon. We need to recover whatever intel we can if we're going to find out.
Exactly what's going on down there. Okay, too easy. Combat therapy and heal in hero Nico combat. Crap, that was a fast load. More cards you use, more experience that character earns, but characters that get left behind automatically gain levels to keep them viable. Okay. Before we can depart, target a helicopter with text and disable it before time runs out. Too easy. And it seems like I can also push stuff into it. All heroes. Gain 27 block. Wait. Certain enemies will grant powerful cards when KO'd. Tip, highlight an enemy with a cursor to see which card they will grant. Interesting, okay.
Like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist
Create
on
a
meddling
drop.
further, forcing
Enemies
our hand
knocked
yet
into a
again.
drop have a chance to be instantly KO'd.
Faustus has a radio.
Interesting,
I'm
okay.
assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
It's your time.
Back, they have a chance to be instantly KO'd. The instant KO chance goes up as the enemy's health is reduced. Heroes and supervillains cannot be knocked in drops. Okay, dope. Drain Soul, Chain 2, Lifesteal. Give all Drain Soul cards plus 1 chain and 1 heroism cost. %55 chance.
I suppose it's something.
So you have 3 in your hand. Okay. Hey, bro, I gotta tell you about this wild video I saw. Okay, hold on. The small streamer has been obsessed with Pokimane. Replied to her on Twitter that he loved her. A fake AI scam, deepfake account messaged him. Doesn't realize it's fake. Has given her 4K over the last 4 months. Has gone from Houston to California to live with her without knowing her address. He's homeless now, living on welfare in a transitional house, and still believes they are really dating or are currently engaged. She's also mad. She said he couldn't come to the Oscars with him. He's like in his 40s. Sorry, not sorry. Mentally, not physically. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is like the downfall of social media and internet. It's people that probably should have the ability to willy-nilly get on the internet and stuff, mainly for their own safety, but one of the downfalls, or the person just doesn't have a lick of common sense in them. It's one of the two. Sucks, but why would you think that the person would need money in the first place would be my first question.
Your time has come.
Not bad.
Yep. But I mean, not much you can do about that. What is this? What's this? Topple?
Smooth sailing so far.
I should have used a block, but oh well.
As ordered.
Yeah, they're making a mint. That's where the common sense you would think hops in. Like, yeah, Picklemaine's making enough money that there's so many stories out there that whenever I hear them, it's like, dude, God.
Don't waste the opportunity.
It hurts my brain.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped within our last encounter. That's only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
You take wow, okay, so he does a lot of lifesteal. Give all drain soul cards +1 chain and +1 heroism cost. Okay. Oh, now you're healed up. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, baby, let's go.
Hi, everybody.
His readings to spend Monarch even is because he actually truly loves and will respect her as a woman and will provide. Bro, stupid and good nature, the worst combo.
A reputation precedes us.
And naive as all get out.
Hydra! The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper.
Oh crap. I gotta start. Who has that card?
Hell.
Let's do it. Guess I'm still the focus here. Here we go. Didn't think I could get any stronger.
We'll draw a copy of Drain Souls. Increase friendship to improve this passive. Nice. Okay. That's cool. I don't know how many turns I have. You didn't. He is saying, well, there's a woman last year.
Helicopter's about to take off, and with it, any hope of understanding what this madman is actually.
Well, last year you got catfished by Brad Pitt deepfakes. I remember that. Divorced her husband and sent Brad Pitt the 800K she received from her divorce settlement. Yeah.
Somehow this human,
Yeah, I have very little empathy for that.
dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with mother.
Blows my mind.
You asked for it.
What sort of being are you?
I should have used this first. I'm an idiot. But I'll work.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
You've grounded the helicopter. Excellent. Now you'll need to clean up the rest of Hydra's forces.
That'll work. That's fine.
Regroup at position Tango. The guilty have already begun to fall.
The light is on our side.
The move shove? I have not.
One more time.
Overkill!
Leave some for the rest of us.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last. There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor.
Are you talking about with that kicking
Well, at
that
least we
thing?
don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
Kicking that box? Is that what you're talking about?
Well done.
Or like shoving my character, like I can use that to help shove my character out of an enemy. You can just move up to an enemy. Oh, and I can just throw them into it? Wolverine. Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know you could just shove them into something. Yeah, it hasn't told me that I can just randomly do that. Oh, that'd be Craven or... No, yeah, that wouldn't be Wolverine. I can just tell by the hair. The head of hair. That's probably... Actually, that's probably Craven then. Unless Wolverine goes to the bad side and got some decked out mane of fur. So hero level says again, hunter gains level. The kind of rewards offered on future missions will improve. Don't worry about leveling every hero as a hunter's level increases. Any weaker heroes will automatically level up, so they don't fall far behind. At higher difficulty levels, all heroes level up faster, granting access to higher rarity rewards sooner.
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
You are trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the transdimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
We should inform the others of any potential danger.
Warn them of what? One of Magic's airy-fairy gut feelings? The Avengers are already unsure.
Me and Magic's ain't gonna get
I
along.
do not need to add
Okay,
to that.
so she's not the light side
Best
companion.
not say anything until I am better able to articulate it. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter.
Which is sad.
I still have a lot of thinking
Kind
to
of wish
do.
I went dark now.
While I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo, I will let you know if I do.
Of course, if I go dark, then I probably won't be friends with, Dr. Strangey or Dr. Spooky. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, that just teleported me back. Weird. Only likes the dark answers for sure. Yeah, she's very dark. I could tell. To remain balanced, I was friends with all of them at level 5, and I went both ways. Okay. Viewers are able to hang out with a hunter. Engage with a hangout to grow the hunter's friendship with the hero of your choice. Okay, so this is a singular option also. Which, it's nighttime, so I want to go find Agatha again. Which she was... Showgrounds. Where did she tell me to go? But I don't see her. Magic. Okay, I don't see her on here. It's probably going to be a scenario based, so I'm not too worried about that.
New York always comes together during a crisis, and seeing us fight for them hastens it.
3 out of 15, 6 out of 15, 3, 5, 8. I'll get with Nico.
Worst part
No.
about that Hydra job?
Not with
Manhattan
Nico.
traffic.
Who's my second highest right now? Blade? Actually, you know what? Let's get with Blade.
There's my hunter.
Let's hang out with Blade. Is Blade even... Blade's not in here either. Son of a gun. Okay.
Salutations, Hunter.
Maybe Captain Marvel. Or Doc. Let's go with Doc. He seems like this would be the best one for him. Now pick carefully. Oh, there's glowing balls?
I appreciate this time away from the forge. Despite Tony's complaints, a bit of soldering is far less effort than wrestling a demon into daily submission.
It's easy to offset. There were, but it's no issue. They will be there. Okay. It's easy to offset the dialogue choices with hangouts and gifts. Okay.
I understand. Keeping that demon in check is tougher than the others can imagine.
Mr. Reyes can imagine. He's the only one with an inkling of the malignant power within. If we cannot contain it, we must destroy it. Should I ever fall, Mr. Reyes in his spirit of vengeance will know what to do. Which is the lengthy way to say I should relax now and again to maintain vigilance.
You often say it the lengthy way.
I refuse to dignify that with a response. To do so would prove me incapable of brevity, which is quite simply untrue.
You are doing it on purpose, are you not?
Allow me to rebuke your slander with a dozen refutations. Point the first.
Stop.
As you wish.
Ah, okay. So I don't want to willy-nilly give gifts to stuff, right? Yeah, okay. And since I've already gotten 2 points from him, that's not bad.
I shall fondly await our next outing.
Boom. Dark Arts, rare Abbey outfit, and rare swimsuit. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured, depending on the activity, will give me the most amount of points. Yeah. So it's basing them on how they are. You know, typical stuff. Got to keep them within their realm of enjoyments. Boom. Oh. Skull, common gift. All right, where's my balls at? Where's all the balls at? I don't see no balls. Well, they must have been lost and misplaced. I mean, I've been married for a few years now.
Good day, Hunter.
I see no balls. I see no... Oh, there's a shiny orb. So not just on the ground. I see. Okay. Out of the forge. From the training area. Oh, yep. Oh, there's another one. And another one. Boom. Yeah, okay, they do hide pretty good. I've noticed that.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet, but I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah. I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
I kind of figured that was gonna happen.
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities.
She
and
was
even
right in the other
nations
room.
form and then
I knew that
crumble.
was going to happen.
And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first
Yeah, she was
entry.
very angry. Oh well. Excerpt from a transcript of SHIELD interrogation detainee. Everything you've shown me, everything you have told me about Hydra is true, but there is a gulf between your understanding and the reality. Hydra, and the cycles of time. You speak of Egypt, China. You know it has an ancient force, yes, but really, you have no idea. How could you? There's a battle on a boundless cosmic scale, one that raged for a near eternity. No one who casts himself into another dimension, this cult as you call it, is him acting upon Earth. All these manifestations of Hydra, all these evils, over millennia, are merely different peaks of the same mountain range.
Hunter, hello.
Oh jeez, scared the crap out of me. My research has led me to believe that a blood have existed for ages, seeking to eliminate the spawn of Thon and other malevolent manifestations they deem to be a threat. I will continue to dig deeper into their rather murky history. There is much to explore here in Old Salem. The Wild Hunt. Though the occurrence of the phenomenon is widely overreported, there are still well-documented cases of the Wild Hunt occurring in modern times. If one wishes to hear the hounds of Anwan as they course overhead, areas of historic suffering are always an excellent place to start. And as to look upon them is to look upon death itself. Best to wait until Selenian illumination is at its lowest point. Selenian. Though the occurrence of the phenomenon is widely reported. Oh, okay. Caretaker's Journal. My appreciation and adoration for Agatha has left me vulnerable to feelings I've not known for centuries. I want her by my side, and I wish for her to join me for what we will be facing in the coming years. Though that I admit I may be selfish of me to share these risks. I find myself in a very position I once criticized and judged Lilith for, and it brings me shame. As blood descendants, we were not meant to bring children into this world or love another as she did. As I love Agatha, was I wrong to judge Lilith so harshly, or am I wrong now? It is hard to face. I found myself wanting to be with Agatha just as Lilith felt with Gregor and their child. To have a family, to love, and to be loved by another. Scissors, sisters. Blood scissors. Blood scissor. Because they're blood descendants. Oh, okay, I've already done that one.
There's something you need to read.
You said something earlier about the blood.
In a world full
the
of
moon.
mysteries,
Okay.
the blood have managed to remain even more mysterious than most. They were an ancient race, said to be born of the Elder Gods. As I understand it, they were very strict about maintaining their bloodline. That's probably why you don't hear about them very often. And yet, here you are, one of their direct descendants.
Are there others?
It's quite possible. But even if there are, they might not even know it themselves. Somehow, I take comfort in that.
What they do not know cannot hurt them.
Indeed.
All right, give me a second. I'll only grab my meds. I'll be right back. I forget ads were starting in a minute. So apparently Casey Anthony got released from prison. Wow. Okay. Should not have. She's trying to reintroduce herself to internet, and internet has not forgiven her and is risking her life for her killing her baby to go out party. Yeah. She would just expect things to just blow over? You don't know the internet. Yeah, so Casey Anthony, it was back in, let me see, 2012, 2013? Maybe later than that. Casey Anthony trial. 2011. So yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, 2011. I just looked it up. But the reason why she's probably released, but because they didn't convict her of first-degree murder or manslaughter. They convicted her of 4 other counts. 4 counts of providing false information to law enforcement, but declined to convict her of first-degree murder. Yeah, it was a huge televised thing back then. Yeah. Florida might be lenient on you, but guess what? The internet is not going to be.
After our last battle, what happened to Lilith?
You were in the woods. You and your mother obviously came to blows, but we found no wounds, no evidence of what happened at all. A silent, deathly embrace between mother and child. We had hoped you would both find peace in the next life.
But she's not buried here?
No. We entrusted her to the Knights of Wundagore, the ancient protectors of your ancestral homeland in Transia. I don't think they ever expected to contend with an organization like Hydra, and I doubt Lilith spared any who survived her reawakening.
So the whole place is dead. Okay. Oh, ads have started. Crap. We ain't got too much time yet left, so we're probably just gonna run through it with ads. I was still back home in ZA, so didn't even know that I was on the internets. It wasn't in my will side. Oh no, that's fine. That's absolutely fine, Harmonious. Yeah. So she was claiming that her 2-year-old accidentally drowned in their swimming pool. But she was lying through her teeth like crazy. So, evidence was definitely heavy, and with all of her falsifying information and everything, that she did murder her child. But you could just, yeah, I kind of remember the trials, how they were. Yo, thank you for the follow, Kevin Tex. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. I know ads are running right now for everybody, so thank you so much for a follow. Welcome in. I have to restore what I've taken from the altar. The damage I've done can only be reversed when all the elemental rods have been returned. I have to restore what I've taken from the altar.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments? Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
No, I haven't forgotten.
The Goddess of Order approves.
Victims of the witch trials, a vessel created by witches to honor the innocent. Okay, I can't start doing opening doors and stuff. My gosh, we just open up a whole new can of investigation and running around. I will search this room before I talk to her. Wheel of Fortune. Domina knows the way in which wheel will turn and shows the answer in a playing card she displays. This card represents luck and good fortune, along with opportunity in the future. You get so sidetracked. This game is nuts. And once you get the auto arcane keys, what? Auto keys? I have no idea why I would use those. Just check this one room before I open up anything else and get myself sidetracked even more. And then we're in here until 9:30 because I haven't saved it. And I want to get done with this. Death stands before the Black Vortex, surrounded by the prized Infinity Stones, tempting us with possibility. This card represents transformation and entering a new phase of one's life. A whole new world. A whole new place to get sidetracked and explore. I opened up a door, I'll never get bored. Because I'm running and searching everywhere. Yeah, because she wasn't convicted of murder. She was remained off the internet, most media interviewers trying to advocate for her daughter now, since she owns a private investigation company. She's looking into her child's deaths now as an investigator, and that's why she wants to reintroduce herself. People still blasting her though, since she was baby killer after opening a TikTok in the last couple days. Well, see, the thing about it, she lied out her teeth like crazy. There was a lot of falsified statements throughout her trial. I remember that. So that's the only thing that's like super sus. My favorite days are those with Agatha. She even talks more than Sarah sometimes, but it doesn't feel like a drawling lecture. She's always smiling and her face lights up when she tells me about all the plants, trees, and mushrooms that we come across. Never thought I would find myself excited to share the healing properties of moonflowers or dryad saddles. Agatha tells me that one day knowing these things will come in handy, but for now it's just fun to learn them. Hunter's Journal. I said I'm sorry so many times today, I might as well say it here too. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened out there. Agatha and I train at her altar all the time, but something was different. Somehow, this time, I lost control. Agatha could have been hurt, and it would have been my fault. Dang, I need to figure this stuff out. Caretaker isn't looking at me the same. Agatha makes it look so easy. I just make everything harder. We'll find a way to draw the elemental energy back to the altar, and we'll try again. We always do. P.S. Somehow I broke the cauldron too. I wasn't even in the library today. I think there's a lot of guilt surrounding Caretaker. I'm just gonna make an assumption now, and I feel like she did some back-end stuff behind the scenes and accidentally caused all this.
There's more to this place than meets the eye.
And that's why she was so quick to try to create a huge memorial and everything for Agatha.
Humor an old
Guilt
dead woman.
of love.
Hocus pocus.
That actually works. Huh.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
An arcane key.
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
See something back here. She-Hulk proudly holds a Scales of Justice in one hand and a briefcase in the other, ready to face courtroom. This card represents justice and fairness and righting the wrongs of the world. So it wants me, okay, so I have to use a freaking chest, key for a chest. Dang it. Look for arcane chests on Abbey Grounds, unlock them with arcane keys. Arcane chests reset periodically. Okay, so return to previously opened chests to see if you can open them again. The higher your arcane level, the more rewards each arcane chest will have. Gain 1 free redraw. But 1 redraw. So since they open up periodically, would I not want to? Is optional. It can be done at any time without regard to the main story. When you're ready, return to your quarters, go to sleep each night to start the next day. Okay.
She believes in our purpose.
So yeah, don't I want to like open arcane chests since they reset periodically? So wouldn't I want to open them whenever I do have the keys instead of waiting? There's only a limited amount of keys. Okay, that's why you would want to wait. Okay, understandable now. I understand. Even though I can just willy-nilly go do that, it's better to wait.
Looks like a fairy ring.
Thoroughly protected. All this is optional, but it would highly behoove you to do this. Namer wields his trident with power, but remains tranquil in his strength below water. This card represents solitude and finding the answer sought from within oneself.
An elemental rod.
This quartz stone is so light, it almost floats. Fluffy, white, and gray, conceals from time to time. So I have 2 of them. Actually, I have 2 rods now. I have the fire, and I also have the air now. Interesting. That's water. Is this there? I have 3 rods.
The old magic still holds. Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. What was Wanda up to here? Only 1 more to go.
Boom. I have 3 of them. There are different level chests, some legendary gold, and some epic blue, and something else. And something else. So I'd save them for the better ones, but that's just me. Just wait until you max arcane, you get better rewards, and blue and white chests are completely free to open. Yeah. No, I plan on holding them now. Like, I plan on saving them. But I was just asking about that, since I didn't know there was just a limited amount of keys. I was like, hey, you do want to open these up, but there is tactics to opening them up, which I now understand. That's all.
I needed that.
Dark balance change. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, that's for dark. Why is that for dark? Oh, it's because it's nighttime I'm doing it, right? Is it because it's nighttime I'm doing all that? So I don't want to do it at nighttime. Good to know. Freely open the legendaries. Okay. But be selective, and as you see, later becomes free for all except legendary. Well, no, the purples won't become free, just blues and whites. That 16 is young age for so much power, but I still lose my temper at times. This child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well, and I'm optimistic for how we may be able to combat Lilith in the future, but there have been outbursts. If we cannot control these, I do worry that we may face some unfortunate collateral damage. It sounds so harsh to put these words on page, but it's the reality that I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power, and nothing has worked just yet. My latest attempt is to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. If I succeed, it will not only help the child channel this energy, but act as a shield against the detection of Lilith or her minions. Time will tell, which is the necklace I also have around my neck, I will assume. So these are all the different heroes' rooms that I get. Dope. And mine's just chilling here in the center. Works out perfectly. It's 9. We get done with the day. No, not exactly yet.
Can that really be you? Come closer. I want to get a better look at you. After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
Is this a dream?
Yes and no. We are connected, you and I. Ever since the day you...
Wait! Mother! Where did you... Was that really her?
Oh god, there's so many puns.
Breaking! A mysterious boom at an abandoned warehouse is to blame for broken windows, claim Brooklyn residents. The loud bang occurred late last night and is said to have cracked panes of glass in a 3-block radius. According to local authorities, there is no evidence of an explosion. Kids must have gotten their hands on some fireworks, said resident Eugene Blackgo, 34. Happens the same time every year. Big bang, then off into the sky.
Big bang, then off into the sky. Sounds like Carol. Nah, the hunter hits like a freight train. Must have been that. Don't be modest, Carol. You hit like a kraken. We all do our part and we do it well together. Everyone's getting along. Where's the drama? The headbutting, the snarky passive aggression? We leave that to the Avengers. Ah, there it is. I saw by Agatha's shrine today. I had this strange feeling like I don't know how to explain it. Like her hand was touching your shoulder? Thought it was just me. I haven't been there since the service. You should go, it's peaceful. If she were still around, I'm sure she'd want you to visit. So about #Astounding Spider-Man. Are we going to do something about that? Yeah, he put his little spider neck on the line for us. Calm down, kids. There's a plan. There's always a plan. Why do we never act on that plan? I'm certain our wall-crawling compatriot is doing just fine. That's great and everything, but wouldn't he be in his mess if it wasn't for us? We should at least track him down. If the rest of you won't do it, us kids will. Cool your jets, people. Head over to War Room. Central's highest priority is finding Spider-Man. I'm foreseeing a bond growing between us. A fortuitous outcome, I assure you. I fear you're losing too much of your time to mundane mediocrities and daily drudgeries. If you never restore your sense of wonder or imagination to peek behind a veil, see the delicate machinery of the universe laid bare. In summary, you need a break. Shall we take one together? Sure.
What is that strange ripple in the air? It is not quite wind.
I knew you would sense it. It's the transmigration of life essences from one level of existence to the next.
Human souls?
No. Insects, birds,
No.
other creatures. The Abbey is a waypoint where the veil
No, it's
between
just
planes is quite thin.
Scratchiness.
During quiet times such as this, you could actually feel it happening. I didn't want you to miss it.
That was thoughtful of you to think of me, Doctor.
If I am anything, Hunter, it's full of thoughts. Maybe too many, swirling around in my head, crashing against each other in a chaotic cosmos of ideas that is the madness of my mind. Reminding myself that I'm just a small part of the whole of creation is a way I calm it.
Same here.
It also reminds us of what's at risk of vanishing completely if your mother gets
Not to his
away.
extent, but yeah, I understand.
Indeed.
But I have a feeling that with a life force like yours in play, that won't happen.
Boom. Friendship level 1. +1 hero combo. Inverse common palette. Alright, reaching new friendship levels will unlock powerful gameplay rewards for that hero. Friendship levels will also grant new cosmetic rewards that could change the appearance of the hero in combat. Oh, white. I like the white. Goes with the red hair. Oh. Oh, those aviators look good on her. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Not too much. I think that'll work. There we go. Yeah. Daddy likey. Alright. Girl with like a rock out some aviators. That's what I'm talking about. New post was added to Superlink. Oh yeah, I gotta go down to the forge. Let's go down to the forge while I remember to do this. Yeah, she is an angsty teen. I can see that. Some days she will wear them and others she won't. Oh. Yeah, that red looks very good on her, but you don't want it too
I'm
poppy.
quite pleased with these results.
There we go. Now we'll get that taken care of. Forge upgrades. Foundry.
We are finally getting some decent tech down here. Hey, Hunter. Let's take a look.
And since we have that upgrade now, where we should get a 1 extra on every single one, should work out well.
Take your pick,
there
Hunter.
we go. Light and dark abilities. Hunter abilities can be from 1 of 3 branches: light, dark, or power, designated by the balance symbol present on a card. Playing more light or dark abilities, combat will push Hunter's overall balance towards that alignment. Oh, nice. So this is dark. Okay. Consume 25% of health, 19, to damage an enemy. 2 damage for each health. Also
How long
damage
did you
everything
say you were
nearby.
exposed to this
Oh,
thing?
that's nice.
It's probably fine.
Oh, that's really nice. It's like Voltorb's self-explosion. I can pick 2. All right. That's 1. And probably getting a health plus.
Farewell.
Yeah, there we go. Now, while I'm thinking about this. Discard your hand. Probably get one of these Hell Rides out of the way. There we go. And now we'll go upgrade this heal.
Nice to get some fresh back again.
If overhealed, draw 2 cards. Nice. That's nice. Cost and 40 heroic essence. Ah, okay, this is where the essences come in. Okay. Vaulting deals increased damage in combat. Nice. Each training level grants a large boost in environmental attacks in combat. Continue upgrading abilities and sparring daily to earn more training XP and further increase the Abbey training level. Dope. God, there's so much to this game.
My lucky day, huh? Let's do it.
Quick thinking, epic combat bonus. Gain 4 fast. What is that? Mission start. So I'm going to take her with me this time for sure, if I'm able to. Help hero.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Okay, so, there's also side missions. Jeez Louise, dude. There's so much to this game. Okay, that's when you can customize the heroes. Okay. As far as they generally have some bad effect. Yeah, it's definitely not just a deck combat game. Ask your favorite help heroes with the promise to receive requests. Takes it. Oh, okay. So this is just conversation. Okay. Takes a break from the train, gives you a quick assessment as you approach. There's been demon hunting around. What's your opinion on how we should train? Rewards 23 credit. Fight like you train. So you get injuries. We're at the Abbey. Okay. This one just happens to be a conversational one. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the 30% chance of injury. Is it worth the 10% critical chance? Which I'm assuming is permanent. This is all permanent. And then I get ability on top of that. Common ability. I'm trying to think if it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it.
Thanks.
Chain. So one for each Iron Man card in a hand is a chain. Surgical strike. Nice. All right.
Time to take it to the next level.
Takes one less heroic. Yeah.
All right then.
Okay.
I know Venom isn't human, but this guy Eddie is, right? As long as one of the...
Hey, Hunter. When you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
Yeah, let me pick up my balls. Since this is upgraded, is there something I can see it over here? No.
I see you found another of our mystic landmarks. These are the Standing Stones. Your ancestors among the blood used them to converse with the Elder Gods.
I need to get off here.
How does that work?
Members of the blood would gather among the stones and enter a sort of meditative
Hopefully I never have to
trance.
lose her choker.
They say the gods
Because
could
the
hear their
aviators are
thoughts,
working very
but the
well
blood
with
never
that
knew for
choker.
sure who was listening on the other end. Some of the older texts refer to a
Which I
series
will
of
probably
glyphs
lose
etched on the
it
stones.
in the end
But
game,
at first
so I
glance,
can
they
unlock
seem
my
to have
full
been
power and
scoured clean
potential
by
to
time
kill
itself.
Lilith.
Could they still be
Just
revealed
calling that out
somehow?
too.
You read my mind, Hunter. I suspect the glyphs are still here. They just need the right words of encouragement, if you catch my meaning.
Hocus pocus, let me focus. Selene, the oldest known mutant and powerful sorceress in Rome, was known bathed in rivers and streams beyond the walls of Rome when the moon was in shadow, claiming it was enhance her already prodigious powers. Ancient One authored a text that extols the benefits of a bracing outdoor bath and mountain runoff before a big ritual is undertaken, but requires a full moon overhead for maximum effect. Representing a raw fury and strength, Set was the first of the elders shown on his fellow gods and consumed them. With each god swallowed, Set's power grew in unmatched proportions. The remaining gods forced to seek refuge elsewhere in the universe. Ostr took to the stars, while Gaia embedded herself within the earth and then created a sanctuary for the earth's inhabitants by sealing the world from both Set and Chthon's influence. Oh, that's a lot. Oh god, that's so much reading. Oh, elder gods were brought into creation by the Demiurge. Soon after our planet had formed, one of the virtual divinities birthed all these things. Ashtar sent millions of years. The elder gods were all brought into creation. Not alter the past and fate of the planet itself. Ashtar, fascinated by what lay beyond Earth's firmament, set off for the heavens. Chuthon studied the mystical forces of the universe, harnessing them to his will, becoming Earth's first black magician. Set acquired the most dangerous knowledge of all. He discovered that by devouring his fellow gods, he could consume their peril. Seeing this, most of the elder gods followed his example. Wars of cosmic proportions broke out amongst them as he struggled for dominance. Began a degeneration, and those gods who had consumed their kin were soon reduced to demons. Like refrained, and so saved herself from the fall. By communing with the Demiurge, she was able to bring Atum into the world. He would become known as God Eater. Oh yeah, I'm not reading that. I'm sorry, guys. That's a lot of words all at one time. They do not baby you into reading. Yeah, I gotta pat Charlie. Yeah, collecting balls, reagents, etc. Which I will try to do before stream tomorrow. I didn't really have much time today. I will try to do all the exploring and adventuring of picking everything up for the day offline. I'm gonna pet Charlie. Where's Charlie? He's out in the yard. There he is.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
Ruff, ruff. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, ruff, ruff. Yo, ladies, ladies, ladies. Yeah, she looks better now. White goes with a gold choker very well.
Relaxing.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh. The Sons have always tried to avoid public scrutiny, but things are gonna be different now that we're working with so many big names in the hero industry.
I still don't know what that is. So, since it's daytime, do I get light? No. Okay.
So this is what Nico means by self-care.
I don't frequently watch the television. It was never part of my childhood. I do not feel a particular affection for it.
That's cool. You were speaking? My apologies. I was totally listening. Yes. Yes, I was listening. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, I was listening. I totally was listening. You guys saw that. She said watching herself. Wait, no, watching TV. That's what it was. Yeah. See, I told you I was listening. It's true. Yeah, I totally listened to her. There was words. Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it though. YouTube, everybody, thank you so much. Miles, it was good to see you. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you for all the love over there. Guess what, guys? 335. We're getting up there slowly but surely. Hopefully soon I will have more content for you guys over on YouTube to where, you know, gives you a reason to stick around, you know? Gives you the entertainment quality of a scuffed individual. Until then, we will be back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Till then, take care. God bless. We'll see you guys then for some more Marvel Midnight Suns. Bye. Yeah, that should be. Maybe not. Well, streamer bot's not even allowing me to post on Twitch. Well, here you go. I got you. There. That's a live stream too to YouTube, but...
What's happening out there?
Yo, Czar, right before I go get off here, you want me to go suffer. That's fair. That's fair. Yo, dude, Czar, thank you so much.
Zaracio Con gifted a tier 1 sub.
Why? This better taste good. That's all I gotta say. YouTube, you could stick around for a few more seconds. You guys could watch me suffer. Oh my god, it's a red one. Of all of them, I have to get possibly Dirty Bandage? Mother fricker fracker firecracker. Please be pomegranate. Please be pomegranate. God, I don't want old bandage in my mouth for the rest of the night. Oh god, a dirty bandage. Oh, so disgusting. Oh, the rust is gonna be in my mouth all night. I'm going to wash my mouth out. Brush my teeth. Thank you, Czar. The rust is so pungent. Thank you. Thank you, Harmonious. Thank you. We'll be back here tomorrow, YouTube. You guys have beautiful, beautiful, blessed evenings. Art, thank you so much for that. We'll see you guys.